Hey, baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between. Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for baseball.
Fort Myers, the left fielder.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. At the plate, Roberto Alomar looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him. 2 on here with 1 man out. And in steps Big Frank. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Frank.
A ball and a strike. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. Lofton over at second. Alomar on at first with 2 down. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Rodriguez, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Tony Gwynn, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The high fastball is in there. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And into the box now, number 37. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mays will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Now in the box, Tony Gwynn. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tony Gwynn.
First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2. Cano leads off first with 1 away. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Lofton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. At the plate, Willie Mays. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
2 balls and a strike, the count. Verlander pauses. Here it is on 2-1. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Line drive to center field. Mays will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Settling in now, Pudge Rodriguez.
Leading off for the Eagles, the catcher.
Hit sharply on the ground. Cano from shallow right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looked
hit high and deep to left field. Gwynn going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another.
The left fielder, number 7, Kenny.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Fly ball to straightaway left. Gwynn will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Standing in, Rogers Hornsby. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fifth.
Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ichiro Suzuki. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. So striding in, Pudge Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Gwynn moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Cy Young.
The pitcher, number 0.
First delivery to him on the way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Rivera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Digging in to try it again. Frank Thomas hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And they just don't want to deal with Big Frank here, so they'll give him first on the intentional walk. Willie Mays will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
19, Tony.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. Gwynn is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Rogers Hornsby. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Gwynn. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, number 37. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, number 37.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That's inside. 2-0. The 2-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lofton is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Grounded to the right. Taken by Alomar. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself. So striding forward now, Pudge Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So digging in now, Justin Verlander. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is the right fielder. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Popped straight up. Hornsby will put this one away, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Willie Mays. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, Willie.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Gwynn on the move, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that
way. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Number 0.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alomar has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
High and deep to left center field. Mays looks up. Gone! So we're all tied up following the home run. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ichiro Suzuki. Verlander into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. another chance. Pudge Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Runners off for second. High in the air into shallow left center. Rivera onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So here now's the pitcher, Cy Young. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And this is up and in, ball one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Mays. He can't get there as it falls in. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Number 37. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in, Robinson Cano. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First offering on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Now to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Mays is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Striding in, Nick Rivera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Hit hard to third. Arenado has it. And that's the second out. Ready for another shot now. Willie Mays, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. At the plate, Willie Mays. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
The center fielder, Willie.
And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lofton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Number 0.
Digging in, Rogers Hornsby. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The right fielder.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Stepping up to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. First offering on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This is a big out to get right here. And we'll
have to leave it there as this is strike. Dylan Betances enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Ichiro Suzuki. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Leading off.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Ready now, Pudge Rodriguez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Number 0.
Standing in, Cy Young. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul and the inning is over. What was that all about? Ichiro Suzuki is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Suzuki.
Liner towards second. And there's a base hit, so a good job off the bench to get him started here in the 7th. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double from the stretch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. As a look, now the pitch.
Second baseman.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in, the switch hitter, Nick Rivera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Rollie Fingers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Fingers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Stepping in, Robinson Cano. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gwynn going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Tony Gwynn. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And not in time as the run scores. So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. The potential second run of the inning stands at third.
Mays.
First pitch on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here's the 0-2. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Hornsby is under it. 2 gone. And he's out. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Cano stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Here comes the first pitch.
24. Willie Mays.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now, Tony Gwynn. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with. Ready once again, Rogers Hornsby. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The shortstop, number 0.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ichiro Suzuki. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And that is not. Coming to the plate now, Rogers Hornsby. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the first pitch to him.
Rodriguez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Vladimir Guerrero will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Mays, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Milwaukee. So digging in now, Anthony Santander. He will lead this one off today.
For the Gators, the right fielder.
And they start him out away with and welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. At the plate, Ricky Henderson, and we are ready. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the Marlins and the Gators. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. Gwynn arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Rosario.
Hit hard to the right side. Cano on the grass. Over to first, and it's a brisk start here this afternoon. Quickly 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made an out right there.
And he chased it in the dirt. Rodriguez recovers, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, number 37. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, number 37.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second.
Into the box, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Acuna giving chase, and no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4. The tag, and he is out. On to first, and they turn the double play. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Gwynn.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Hit softly down the line at first, and he is out on the tag. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 home. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The shortstop, Zach.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now batting, Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Lorenzo.
Into center field. Line drive base hit. Digging in now, Roberto Alomar. The first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box now, Willie Mays. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The center fielder.
Line drive to center field.
Mays.
Rosario has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now in the box, Rogers Hornsby. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Carter over to his right, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Alomar has got it, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The catcher.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Fastball just inside. Fastball hit on the ground is short. To his left, Hornsby. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Number 31, Max Scherzer.
Fouled away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Eddie Rosario would be next. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Rodriguez is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Settling in now, Ichiro Suzuki, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. First offering on its way. In there, now the throw.
Rodriguez.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there.
Batting ninth.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that will bring up the 3-time World Series champ, Vida Blue. Behind the runner to second. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. On the move is Rosario, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Riding in once again, number 37. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Rosario. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks around, Oriole Park in Baltimore. Today we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between Cuba and Binghamton. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Stepping up to the plate, number 37. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Gators, the first baseman, number 37.
First pitch of the at-bat. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Martinez coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. At the plate, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. One there to Thomas at first. It's a double play. Striding into the box, Tony Gwynn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Soft liner towards center, and that is in there for a two-out base knock. So the two-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Willie Mays. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Stepping into the box, Rogers Hornsby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. It leads things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Suzuki.
Ball one, well below the zone. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. So striding in, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman.
He's set and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Runner's on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So stepping in, Brian McCann, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting fourth.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to left field. Gwynn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Nolan Arenado.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Martinez. Gone to lead off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki.
The right fielder, Ichiro.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. First offering on its way. He's running. Out in front of it, strike one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Number 51 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 37, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. And he popped him up. Morgan ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the... Now at the plate, Chipper Jones, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So striding forward now, Javier Baez. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bumgarner has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So one away here with the bases empty, and here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb.
Number 0.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. This pitch is popped up. Arenado has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw it.
A swing and a miss. That digging in to try it again. Robinson Cano, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up now, Tony Gwynn. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Cobb sprinting after it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again, and he is into second with a 2-out double. So coming to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a ground ball to third, and nothing will come of the 2-out double. Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw.
Leading off for the
First
Bears.
pitch coming. Here it is.
The pitcher, Clayton
Fouled away.
Kershaw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. And there's one down now. Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano is there on to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Now to the plate, Joe Morgan looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Hornsby fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado as we begin the top of the 4th.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country miles, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Shot toward right center. Number 51 has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Riding in, Ichiro Suzuki. No balls and 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. 0-1 the count. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up.
And we'll have to leave it there. Ready for another chance? Brian McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gwynn has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bumgarner into his motion. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
But the catcher quickly slaps the tag on him here for the second out.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Go.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Jones is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So here now is the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is trying to pick things up where we left off. Javier Baez. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Cano right there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Ty Cobb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone in the home fifth. Ready now, Frank Thomas. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he popped him up. Hornsby is there, and it's a very quick end. Digging in once again, Tony Gwynn. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Thomas takes it in, and he is out on the tag. Digging in and looking for more, Willie Mays. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Morgan is up with it, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Ready for another shot now. Rogers Hornsby 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And the bunt attempt misses that time for strike 1.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
He'll go to the bag for 1. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Runs up and gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter,
Bumgarner sets. First pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And that's just off the corner and low, ball two.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. In now, Ichiro Suzuki. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a bunt attempt here, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Ready once again, Buzz Rodriguez. No hits to this point. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Baez moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Standing in, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps Big Frank. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Coming to the plate now, Madison Bumgarner. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
Squaring around to bunt is Bumgarner as he sets this one down. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batter,
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 37. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. Jason Kelly will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Kelly.
And that's swung on and missed for strike one. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike two. And the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So nice job there by the pinch hitter, leading off the inning with a base hit, and it gives the top of the order something to work with.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Runs up and gets this one down. Arenado scoops it up. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
The batter, number 8.
First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Joe Morgan becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Arenado in foul ground. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this goes right past Pudge, and that'll be a wild pitch. Throw to the plate. Coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover. Blake Treinen will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it, the right fielder looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So digging in now, Willie Mays. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to short. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. plate, Rogers Hornsby. He was a double play victim last time around. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That into the box now, Chipper Jones. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hard ground ball to third. He has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In the air out to straightaway left. Gwynn has a beat on it, and no problem with that one as we are headed. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He'll step in trying to do something.
Nolan Arenado.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cobb has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Cobb has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, and he fouls this one off. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now batting, Frank Thomas. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
First baseman.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Number 8 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Cal Ripken Jr.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 1-2 is Rodriguez swung on and missed, strike 3. At the plate, Ichiro Suzuki, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1. In for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
2-2. Here it is. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Joe Morgan would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more.